Okay, so here's a common question that I hear people ask all the time. The question is debt a good or a bad thing? Let me tell you my thoughts. Sometimes you hear people like Dave Ramsey say that all debt is bad. And then on the other hand, you hear people such as Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, that says that he loves debt and that debt has really helped him to build massive amounts of wealth. Sometimes people are just wondering, okay, well, who is really telling the truth here? Is debt really a good thing that we should seek to get, or is debt a bad thing that we should just not seek to get? And so I'm gonna give you that answer. So just to align everyone and make sure that we all know what we're talking about when I talk about debt. An example of debt is when you go out and you get a loan. Let's say you wanna get a car and you wanna go get a car loan and you wanna finance it because you don't have all the cash up front. Then that's debt that someone is acquiring. Let's say that someone wants to buy a house, but they don't have the money and the cash sitting in the bank account to get the entire house. So maybe they may go and get debt, which is known as a mortgage, a home mortgage, to go ahead and buy that house. It could also be when somebody has a business, and let's just say that they don't have the money to go ahead and get what they need for their business. So they go and get a business loan. Maybe somebody is getting student loan debt because they're going to university and they don't have enough money to go to school. I assume you get the point. There are a lot of different types of debt, right? And so what I'm trying to tell you is debt good or bad? I'm gonna answer that question by giving an analogy. I like to say that debt is like a fire. So fire can be a good thing. Let's just say it's your birthday and you need a fire in order to light the candle. That's an option of using fire. Maybe you're wanting to warm up food and you're doing a campfire to roast a marshmallow, make some s'mores, whatever you wanna do. But on the other hand, let's think about this. If fire is not contained and used in the right way, then what happens if someone lights a branch in a rainforest? The whole rainforest can catch on fire. It can cause major damage to people's lives. I'm not saying debt is burning people up with fire, but what I am saying is that debt can also cause major damage to people and really keep people in poverty if it is not used the right way. Or it can keep people from getting to that next level of wealth or even getting to financial freedom. If you're watching this video, I am assuming that you are looking to be on the path for at least financial independence or financial freedom. So it's really important for you to understand whether debt is a good or bad thing. So let me go ahead and answer your question. Is debt good or bad? This is just one example and there could be many examples. But let's just say you have $50,000 and you want a car. You want to get a $50,000 car. You found the car of your dreams and you have to make a decision and if you want to go ahead and buy it. So you have two options. You can either A, pay for the car with cash, right? You can just go to the car dealer and say, hey, look, I got the $50,000 right here and I'm ready to make a payment. You can go ahead and do that, right? Because you got the cash, you have the cash. Or you can say, instead of paying cash, I can use a loan. So for example, let's just say instead you say, okay, well, instead of me paying all $50,000 in cash, what if I just pay $10,000 as a down payment and get a loan? And then with the remaining $40,000, what happens if I go ahead and buy an investment property and use that as my down payment for my investment property, get a tenant in my investment property, and then use it as a rental? So now when you do this, guess what? You not only have a car, but now you have an asset. And also, when you have that asset, let's just say that your mortgage is $2,000 a month. But let's just say maybe you're doing a short-term rental like on Airbnb and your income is $5,000 a month. If you're getting $5,000 a month in cash from your investment property, then you can pay off your mortgage with that rental income and you can pay off your car loan with that rental income. You wanted to buy a car, but what you really did is that you invested a smaller amount in the car and then you bought an asset and now you have a cash producing, appreciating asset that is paying off your car, okay? And cars are generally a depreciating value, meaning it is losing value over time. That is an example of how somebody can use debt in a positive way and they actually use it as leverage. That is a key term, leverage. Use debt as leverage. Debt is used in a positive way if there's going to be a return on investment. If the alternative that you use, instead of making that purchase and paying cash, if you are using it in a way that makes you more money, then you're using it in a good way called leverage, okay? Now, leveraging an asset can be risky, okay? You have to make sure that you understand how to buy a good investment property, or if you're doing any other type of investment, you have to make sure that you're investing it in the right way. Because anytime you make an investment, you are taking on risk. Some assets are a lot less risky and some assets are a lot more risky, okay? So you have to make sure that if you are deciding to do this, if you do want to get good debt, that you are making sure that there is a return on that investment. If you are interested in investing in real estate, then you have come to the right place, because I have online resources, including a digital course and more resources that you will be able to check out in the comments below. So make sure that you subscribe to this channel. Make sure that you hit that like button if you like this video and if it added value, and also leave in the comments what you think. Thank you for checking in. Take care, God bless, and I'll talk to you soon.